We are going to be going into game 1 though, and the question is, who is going to take that early lead? We do see Soya over there with the Ballman. We know how effective he is in terms of playing objective, and he's going against that Julian inside of the jungle. You know, this is kind of more of those wild card picks. You know, we do know Julian works pretty much anywhere, having the versatility. Definitely leans in his favor, but is it enough against that Ballman in terms of jungling? Are they going to go for those objectives to try and contest it, or are they going to focus more on, taking out the opposing lane?
We supposedly we should have a winning lane matchup on the XP lane for Extraction, so early game that should be no problem. So I think for Extraction they need to kind of gank the Brody, just gank out the Beatrix for her not to get her, because she has a pretty early power strike for Beatrix, and Brody needs to snowball in the early game to be effective towards the late game. So, but they didn't actually realize Julian is actually here taking the red buff. Oh, they're just trading the buffs then.
You know, also you do see good vision over there by Yue, but is he unable to kind of contest him from taking that objective? That will be that red buff in the favor of Extraction, but answered on the side of Anarchy from Julian. But a clash possibly going in the mid lane. Will they be able to take out Xavier on the escape? But taken out by Jayla with the Eve. But we do see Lolita being taken out by Julian as well. A 1-for-1 trade, 1 minute inside of game 1.
It's still in favor of Extraction. You always want to trade. It's always good to trade out your tank. Not always, but it's good to trade out your support and the tank, because right now in the mage he's already missing at least one wave from that.
A little bit of aggression over on the bottom side, going against Joe's QD, able to take him out, giving a little bit of a lead toward the Julian right now. He is 2-0, 2 minutes in, and it looks like he is going to go for the objective, trying to take out the first turtle as Ballman is going for that red buff.
Oh, look how fast it is for him to take the Strungo out. Like, damn. It's very... Yeah, Julian actually takes out the turtle super fast.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little bit of lead in terms of the farm right now, in terms of jungling. He has a stronger presence taking that first turtle, but right now, like we said, this is the early game. It's really going to depend on how these teams rotate, what kind of trades they decide to take, and what objectives they go for. We did see a trade over on the buffs, so I'm liking the rotations from both sides right now. But like we said, they do have that Ballman, and he's just one of those strong junglers in terms of the Lord, in terms of the turtle. But allowing Julian and an Xavier, on the side of Anarchy, 2 prio picks may be costly for the side of Extraction.
You're absolutely right. So Anarchy does have the Julian and Xavier, pretty much the heroes that we mostly see on ban lists throughout the series, but they're able to have both of these picks. And obviously it depends on how you execute these heroes, but so far it does seem like Julian has made his presence in the early game already.
That's kind of where Julian shines. He only needs that level 3, to be able to do some serious damage. But over on the bottom side, Jordan with the 2v1 clash, will he be able to escape? Oh my goodness, Retribution was used by Soya, but we saw a little bit of a recall. Will they get to contest? Oh my goodness, Eve able to stop the recall, using the room of manipulation, trying to take out Jordan, and able to secure the kill. But we do see a potential gank, a potential answer for that clash. Jayla trying to escape, but, Circle Eagle does go down, and we do see Yue able to take out the Eve. A trade 1v1, but Beatrix able to take out the Lolita on the top side.
Yeah, that was a little bit... It was a very good reaction from Eve, but looking at Anarchy's side, they're all rotating there. She did get a little bit stuck into the corner right there.
We do see that Clock of Destiny being picked up over by Xavier nice and early, 4 minutes in. As we know, it's a time-dependent item. I'm liking that right now in terms of the item build, but we know winning conditions right now, Beatrix, she needs that Blade of Despair. She needs to get the farm, protect the marksman. But speaking of objectives, we do see Turtle in the favor of Anarchy. That will be the second turtle they have taken.
Look, right before the turtle fight, they saw that Eve kind of used her world manipulation on the Esme and bot lane. And then this Bellman is almost getting caught top lane right here.
Numenon Blast not able to connect, but everybody able to escape from the clash. But Beatrix did lose that clash against Soya, so he was able to secure that kill. But in terms of objectives right now, it is still leaning in the favor of Anarchy. You know, you would expect when you have Ballman on your side to kind of have him focus on those heavier objectives, you know, focusing on those turtle plays. But it looks like they're doing the opposite. They're going more for the farm and trying to gank the opposing lane and allowing Julian to kind of take those heavy objectives inside of the jungle.
Yeah, it's just both the first for Logan's trying to run away from this Julian here.
But the chase down by Julian, not afraid to go in, but not able to connect. Donnie Light going down. Julian able to take out the Lolita inside the tower, but it is a 2v1 situation. Is he too far behind enemy lines? Yue giving him a little bit of backup with the circling eagle, able to connect, getting the double stun. But lethal counter by Soya not connected. Yue able to escape with the mobility. Just Cutie able to take out the Mathilda. But look in the mid lane. You see Xavier, the 1v1 clash with Jayla, but unable to get the kill. But Julian still behind enemy lines. What a heavy presence. Will he be able to escape? Is he too far back inside of their side of the map? Jayla able to secure the kill over on Anarchy's jungler. Man, the aggression. I like, you know, the play style that Julian's mindset is, but it's too greedy. You know, you're the jungler. You need to get your farm. Being taken out, especially, you know, in the first 10 minutes of the game, can be very costly for you and your team.
I think Julian did a very good job early game secure, and especially the whole team Anarchy, like they paid a very close attention on the map, which is very important. But we are looking at a clash potentially going down, and the turtle Eve has already activated her real world manipulation.
You do see the fight going on. Both teams trying to fight off and get the objective. Donalite going down, connecting, taking out Lolita. But you see Soya over there with the heavy damage, connecting with the lethal counter. Jordan trying to escape, but Cracked able to get a kill, but taken out by Jules Cutie. You do see Matilda going in, taking out Jules Cutie as well. And Yuna able to take out Jordan, leaving only Yuna and Soya alive on extraction. And Turtle has been secured by Anarchy.
Yeah, Extraction's rotation is just a little bit behind of Anarchy. Anarchy has did really well in responding to their nades with the overall rotation, knowing when Extraction use their cooldowns, knowing when they use their skills. Like when Eve activated that role manipulation before the turtle even spawned, that's when they knew like just go for turtle. And yeah, just overall, I feel like Anarchy's doing really well in their rotation, their coordination, their map awareness, and I feel like Extraction needs to make,
I would say, you know, looking at this match right now, this is going to be a high kill game. 7 minutes in, 8-7, but look at the items right now. You can see Cursed Helmet picked up over there by the Ballman, but Beatrix was able to secure that Blade of Despair. But a kill does go on. Jordan able to take out the Dyra, taking out his counter, having the help from his team. Looks like they're going to get a little bit of choke over on the top side as well and take the first tower.
Objective-wise, Extraction is definitely falling behind right now. They really need to kind of find a successful gank, find a successful engage, take some men off the map, and get some towers down. Because Lord is spawning in 41 seconds, and their composition towards late game, I would say Anarchy has a stronger comp towards the very late game, despite having a weaker front line. So they need to cultivate, like they need to capitalize on that squishiness that Anarchy has right now in the early game.
Yeah, we are going to have to see a change of pace for Extraction right now. Anarchy being a very aggressive team in the early
meta at the moment.
Speaking of meta, we are getting back into the game. Extraction versus Anarchy, 10-7 in the favor of Anarchy right now. You know, as this Julian has been focusing these objectives, this is the fight we want to see. You know, Julian versus Ballman, very interesting lineups. But like you said, allowing the Xavier to be picked up, allowing the Julian to be picked up. Two valuable picks on the side of Anarchy. And, you know, looks like not too heavy of a response from Extraction right now.
I feel like Extraction, their reaction and to these ganks, well, Lolita just got taken down, but as I was saying, during the turtle fight, for instance, it seems like when Eve has always used her ultimate, like the real world manipulation, a little bit before the jungler is contesting for a turtle. So maybe going forward in the match, Extraction need to work on having the whole team there, having zoning out this Julian, and then having that back line attack coming from roll manipulation, saving your skills for crucial team fights. That's something that they tend to like focus on moving towards late game.
Speaking of focus, you do see Julian taking the Lord as well. We gotta see textbook plays right now on the side of Anarchy, you know, capitalizing on those valuable picks that they were able to secure in the draft. Having that Julian in the jungle, you know, farming and being where he needs to be for the ganks. You know, the level of map awareness that this team is showing right now is phenomenal. But like we said, Extraction, they put more on the defensive side right now. You know, Bauman pick him up as a jungler who has the capability of taking those heavy objectives. But it looked like that wasn't the plan for Extraction, unfortunately, as it did lean in the favor of Anarchy. And, you know, now that kind of puts Ballman in that awkward situation where he only really use him, you know, for the Lord plays. But just the advantage and the snowball going on from Anarchy right now might be too much for Extraction to handle.
Yeah, this Lord pushes in here. They would at least be able to get this mid tower right here and maybe at least one inhibitor. I would expect from this board push.
It looks like early play. They are going to try and go for an early finish. Circling Eagle going down. We do see a heavy clash from both sides. Craxy able to take the second tower in the mid lane, but Soya taking out Jordan and Lolita getting the kill as well, but taken out by Julian. But we do see a fight 3v4 in the favor of Extraction right now on the defensive side. But all turrets have been pushed in, leaving only the inhibitor turrets on the side of Extraction, and Dawn and Light doing some additional damage through the mid lane and connecting. Oh my goodness, able to take the mid inhibitor turret as well. Anarchy is trying to go for the early finish.
It'll be a little bit hard to defend towards late game. I was surprised because Anarchy's side is pretty squishy when you look at the overall team composition. The only one that can really tank a lot of damage is Esmeralda. However, it's very hard for Extraction to reach their backlines, to reach the Xavier, and to get to this Beatrice. And Julian has a lot of dashes, mobility on his own, especially after having this Matilda. They have a lot of mobility, and that's when it comes to a point where they're farmed enough that the front line does not even like matter as much.
Yeah, we have to see Extraction have a game plan, you know, going into this, as they are in a predicament right now. Right now, all of their towers have taken. Looks like Anarchy is prepping for a potential clearage of lanes and then going for Lord. Will they wait for the Luminous Lord, or are they going to go for the regular? Looks like actually it will be Luminous Lord that they will be taking here as well. In terms of positioning, not really much Extraction can kind of do right now. They need to wait and survive to the late game. Take as much gold as possible without overextending. You know, maybe not even contest this Lord, but just go for the farm. They might go for a potential contest. They do have the Ballman. It can work out, but if they lose this clash, it might be a potential game winner on the side of Anarchy.
Yeah, right now, I think all they need to do is Lolita need to provide some vision around the Lord, but at this point, at least they need to rotate all towards this mid lane. They are... what?
Ooh, a clash over there on the side, possibly trying to get the zoners on Lord from Anarchy, but Julian able to secure the Lord, but it was not Luminous Lord. Not too much of a worry for Extraction side. They will possibly be able to defend this, but they are down to their last two inhibitor turrets.
Yeah, Julian just jungles super fast. Is the Lord spawned in like 9 seconds, and then he just took it within pretty much 5 seconds, I would say. It's super... Julian, it's the way that they executed it in this game is just very well, I would say. Julian jungling super fast, ganking lanes, and his engage and disengage. His skill package just offers everything, and maybe next game it needs to be on the balance.
Definitely agree with that. We do see Lord pushing in the mid lane. We see a potential trying to get there early in. We do see Anarchy going against Extraction. This is a 5v5 clash. He's Dawn and Light raining down, but answered with the real world manipulation. Beatrix trying to take out Jayla, able to escape though. What a clash we are seeing. Will they be able to get the early finish? Yuna taking out Beatrix. Extraction on the defense right now, but do they have what it takes to hold off Anarchy? The fight continues, but Jules Cutie able to take out Xavier, leaving only 3 members on Anarchy versus the full team of Extraction. Was that too early of a push for them on Anarchy's side, as it looks like it's leaning in the favor of Extraction right now, and it's not a fight they want to continue, forcing Anarchy on the retreat.
This is a fight that kind of gives Extraction some breathing room to kind of get some more farm up and go on to late game. Lolita needs to make a few more engages, but it seems Esmeralda did get got in that real world manipulation.
Will UA be able to escape as Soya is going down, circling Eagle, trying to get a little bit of a stun and using the mobility from Mathilda, able to escape, but you do see the pill on the side of Anarchy, trying to hold him off with the Julian. Look how much defense this Julian has right now, but the clash is going down between both sides as Yuna able to take out that first tower in the mid lane. A little bit of pushback. Extraction, this is now trying to turn in their favor. You know, we are going into 15 minutes into the game. They didn't have the early game. They didn't have, you know, the potential mid game, but going toward that, you know, 15 to 20 minute mark, it's looking better for Extraction. But the question is, will they be able to keep up this tempo against Anarchy?
Yeah, at this point, they've got pretty much their most important items up for both sides. So the gold difference is not the most significant thing that we need to pay attention to. But we do need to kind of look at the tanks, like for Lolita on Extraction side, to make a play maybe in the bush and kind of make a good engage for his team to go in. Because right now we see when a team fight goes on, when the real world manipulation is activated, they just have so much mobility from Anarchy side with that dashes and with all the heroes, a lot of mobility, so it's hard to catch them in the real manipulation just from Eve alone.
Ooh, Jules Cutie able to take out Jordan. We did have a little bit of an item showcase. You know, seeing Julian going the full tank build route against Extraction and working in his favor, only having the cursed helmet, you know, for a little bit of that damage. But we do see a clash going in for the Luminous Lord from both sides, Extraction and Anarchy, with the presence. But who will be able to secure it as Jules Cutie trying to fight off Anarchy, but taken out by Julian, leaving only Ballman, Jayla, Yuna to defend. We see Yuna actually back inside of the base, giving an advantage on the side of Anarchy. They will be pushing Extraction back on the retreat, but the kills are continuing, and it's looking in the favor of Anarchy as Beatrix is able to secure the kill over on Soya, and it looks like they are not going for the Luminous Lord. They are going for a potential finish. Will they be able to end the game this time? 2v5 situation right now. What a snipe over there on the side of Craxy for Anarchy, but is it enough? Jayla able to take out Craxy, but look at the tower. Pay attention to the tower. Reward manipulation going down, but Brody able to secure the kill over on Xavier. That is game in favor of Anarchy.
Wow. That was not how I expected this game to end. That team fight at the Lord, how Eve activated the real world manipulation a little bit too early, and at that point, losing that man, that's